each other in years. Why don't you join me for a couple of beers? Clink, cheers. Wow, I seen you on my Facebook profile, sending me a message, ended off with a smile. So how's your dad doing? Still raking in.
You guys are a 7-piece band.
Yeah.
In this day and age, if you're not doing the swing band thing or the punk ska thing, that's a big band.
It is.
What is it like, to tour with 7 guys, write and record with 7 guys?
Hectic. It's chaotic. There's a lot of us. There's a lot of people to take care of, and a lot of people you have to take their opinions and and thoughts into consideration when you're doing stuff, whether it's buying groceries or writing songs. So it's definitely hectic, but it works. It's like we've known each other for so long. It's been a thing where we've been friends and been making music together since we were 12 years old. So it's like a family thing now. It's like it's become like a group of brothers, which is cool. And like there's an upside. You're rolling around with 7 of your best friends all the time. Everywhere you go and travel to, there's 7 people there hanging out. If you get sick of one guy, there's 6 others you can go, or 5 others you can go hang out with. So.
It's weird too, because when there's one person missing and we're going somewhere, it's like I feel naked. We're missing someone. What's
You're entourage.
And there's with everyone there, it's 10 people, including a staff. It's like, well, where's our 11th dude? It's like, where is that guy?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. That's all we've ever known. So.
For the interview, we were talking a little bit about Ventura, the town, and you guys said you were checking it out, and it's cool.
Yeah.
Something I love about Ventura is they have a place called the Kingdom Center here, and what it was a pastor got together with some local people and got churches together, and they bought out an old hotel, and they turned the rooms into places for the homeless to live.
Really?
Yeah, and it's a really neat thing they have in town. Churches got together and each sponsored a room to have homeless families come and live. What do you guys, have you guys been involved with the homeless in Toronto at all?
We haven't been involved with the homeless. We actually just recently did our first ever charity thing. It was for this organization called Free the Children, who does, they put on this big sort of event called We Day that happens in the Air Canada Centre in Toronto, which is I don't know, the Staples SS Centre or something like that. And it's guests to motivate kids, so they bring in every public school kid from all of, I think it's how many is it, the 70,000 or?
Well, there were 2 of them. There was one in Vancouver, one in Toronto.
But it's big, and
there were 25,000 people at each, and they had speakers Al Gore.
Al Gore,
wow.
Jesse Jackson.
Yeah, and it's just pretty much to make kids aware of their communities and volunteer work and helping.
So whether it be the homeless or whether it be Africa or whether AIDS, it's kids can basically pick the charity of their choice just as long as they are aware and getting involved. So that was cool to do.
My wife and I work with the homeless full-time in Skid Row in Los Angeles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
We've been doing that for a while, and we found a lot of the homeless claim Jesus as their Lord and Savior, which is interesting to choose that at the lowest point of your life. So I was just kind of curious, what is you guys' perception of Jesus?
Wow. Well, I was raised Catholic, but I don't really I'm not a practicing Catholic, I guess you could say, but I don't know. That's kind of a question to answer.
I don't really have much of a perception. I'm not really religious. I'm not Christian. It's he seemed I learned about him in school. He seemed like a cool guy who nice guy. Tried to do well, and it's good to live your life like that. I guess trying to help people out.
So you guys, you've done charity work. You've been doing music since you were 12. As we all know, music can only go so far in life. One day it has to end. What would you guys do if music had to end after this tour?
Oof.
What would you be doing? You went to school for a bit. What would you do?
If I had to do it all over again, or if that had to end, I'd be a chef. I'd go to school and learn how to cook some crazy ass stuff.
I'd probably be a skateboarder. I used to skateboard a lot, and then I sort of stopped to do the music stuff and didn't go back to it.
Yeah, but you're gonna be old after music stuff. You can't do physical stuff.
That old? How old do you think I am?
You're like 68. You can't skateboard.
Well, yeah, Tony Hawk's getting old, right?
He's not 68 though.
No, he's like 40.
I don't know. That's the other thing I enjoy doing, so I'd probably try and do it.
So we got chef and skateboard.
Okay, well I gotta go back on my thing now because I thought I was gonna be old and stuff. I do something more athletic. I play baseball and I was athletic growing up, so maybe something more sports oriented.
Right.
I thought it was like an age thing. I thought it was like
Right, they were talking dream jobs here.
dream job.
Yeah, we're dream jobs outside of
Dream jobs,
music.
man.
Yeah.
All right, I'd be a pinch hitter in baseball, so I just chill on the bench all day, do a bunch of that tobacco stuff, cheer on the team, get out there every once in a while.